Welcome to Maths Guru channel. You are with Agih Fidelis. If today is your first time of joining us on Maths Guru channel, kindly click on the subscribe button so you will be informed anytime a new video is uploaded on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Just do that before you watch on. Thank you. We are going to continue from question number 36 and stop at 40 in this section for WASSCE 2011. That is WASSCE 2011. So we start from question number 1. One whole number 3/4 minus bracket open 2 whole number 1/3 plus 4. All right. Based on our tutorial on board mass, we know that we are simply going to resolve the expression in the bracket first, then we treat it with the expression outside the brackets. But before then, let's quickly convert the mixed fractions we have here into an improper fraction. So we're going to have 1 multiplied by 4 to give us 4 plus 3, which will be 7/4. Then minus, we open the brackets. 2 times 3 will be 6 plus 1, that will be 7/3. Then plus 4, which of course is over 1. Now, to resolve the expression in the brackets, we simply take the LCM of the denominators of the fractions there, which are 3 and 1. And the LCM is simply 3. So we are going to have 7/4 minus, we open our brackets, 3. 3 divided by 3, we are going to have 1. 1 times 7, 7. Plus 3 divided by 1, we're going to have 3 times 4, we are going to have 12. So we close our brackets. Let's proceed. We have 7/4 minus, what do we now have? It is 7 plus 12, which will be equal to 19/3. All right. So the LCM of 4 and 3 is simply 12. We take that again. 12 divided by 4, 3. And 3 times 7 is equal to 21. We have the subtraction sign. 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. And 4 times 19 is equal to 76. And when we do the subtraction there, we're going to have 21 minus 76, which is going to be minus 55/12. And when we divide it, we're going to have 4 whole number 7/12. That is negative 4 whole number 7/12. And the correct option is C. Now let's go to question number 37. In question number 37, the diagram is given as seen here, and we are required to calculate the angle TYW. TYW. That is this very angle. Alright, considering the triangle TXV, angle VUW is exterior to the triangle there. So the angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angle. Opposite interior angle. That is to say, 40 plus this very angle, let's say T, is equal to 110. In that case, we are going to have this angle to be 110 minus 40, which should be 70 degrees. In the same way, if we consider the triangle we have here, let's say MVW, the angle here, which is VUW, is exterior to that triangle as well. So the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angle. In this case now, the opposite interior angle we are considering are these two angles. So 40 here plus the angle, let's say W, will be equal to 110. So to get W, we simply say 110 minus 40, and that will still be 70 degrees. Now there is one more angle we need to get here. Now we recall that the angle here is on the same straight line with angle 110 degrees. So their sum is equal to 180 degrees. So we're going to have, if that angle is named U, for instance, plus 110 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. And so we are going to have that angle marked U as 180 minus 110, and that will still be 70 degrees. So this angle will also be 70 degrees. Now to obtain this angle Y, that is angle TYW, we are going to sum all the angles there, the four angles in the quadrilateral there, that is TUYW. So we are going to have 70 plus 70 plus 70 plus angle TYW. Angle TYW will be equal to 360 degrees. Sum of angles in a quadrilateral, that is the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral. So 70 plus 70 plus 70 is 210 plus angle TYW to give us 360 degrees. To get angle TYW now, we simply collect the like terms. We have 360 minus 210. And when we do that, we're going to have 150 equal to 150 degrees. So the correct option is 150 degrees, that is A. All right. Question number 38. Given that 124 base x is equal to 7 into 414 base x, find the value of x. This is quite simple. All right, I said very simple because we have done something on number base and quadratic equation. I believe this will lead to a quadratic equation. Okay, let's begin. We have 124 base x equal to 714 base x. All right, let's empower this. 1, 2. So we're going to have 1 times x raised to the power of 2 plus 2 times x raised to the power of 1 plus 4 times x raised to the power of 0 equal to 7 into 1 times x plus 4 times x raised to the power of 0. So we're going to have 1 times x squared, we give x squared, plus 2 times x raised to the power of 1, we give 2x. X raised to the power of 1 is x times 2, it will be 2x. Then plus 4 times x raised to the power of 0 is still 4 because x raised to the power of 0 is 1 and 1 times 4 is 4. Then we have it's equal to 7 into 1 times x, we give x, then plus 4 times x raised to the power of 0, that is 4 times 1 will be equal to 4. All right, we now have x squared plus 2x plus 4 equal to 7 times x is 7x, then 7 times 4 is 28. All right, so when we collect the like terms, we're going to have x squared 2s minus 7 is going to be negative 5x. Then 4 minus 28 we give negative 24. Everything now will be equal to 0. We now have a quadratic equation as envisaged earlier. Okay, let's move on. We have a negative 5x and we're going to have a negative 24. That will be negative 8 plus 3x. Okay, so we're going to have x squared minus 8x plus 3x minus 24 equal to 0. If you are confused about this step, please kindly go watch the video on quadratic equation, factorization of quadratic expression or equation. We have videos on both. Kindly do that. So we're going to factor out x now to be left with x minus 8, then plus 3 we have x minus 8 as well equal to 0. So we're simply going to have x plus 3 equal to 0, or x minus 8 equal to 0. So that is to say, s will be equal to 0 minus 3, which will be minus 3, or s will be equal to 0 plus 4, which will be equal to, 0 plus 8, which will be equal to 8. So x is either negative 3 or 8, positive 8. Let's check out for the answer. All right, the options we have here have a positive answer, so no negative answer. Therefore, the correct option will be D, which is positive 8. Now, number 39, find the smaller value of x that satisfy the equation x squared plus 7x plus 10 equal to 0. Let's rewrite this out. X squared plus 7x plus 10 equal to 0. All right, what we simply do is we multiply the first term by the last term as done on that video there, and then we look for two terms that the sum will give us 7x and the product will give us x squared. So this is simply what we are saying. We multiply the first term and the last term here, we're going to have 10x squared, and then we simply lift the term, the middle term, which we have here, which is 7 positive 7x. So we look for two terms that the product will be 10x squared and the sum will be 7x. So we can simply consider 2 and 5, because 2x plus 5x will give us 7x, and 2x times 5x will give us 10x squared. So we simply have x squared plus 2x plus 5x plus 10 equal to 0. So we factor out now, we group. So we have x into x plus 2 plus 5 out into x plus 2. All right, we have x plus 5 or x plus 2 equal to 0. All right, this equal to 0 or s plus 2 equal to 0. So s will be equal to 0 minus 5, which is minus 5, or s will be equal to 0 minus 2, which will be minus 2. Now read the question very well. Find the smaller value of x that satisfy the equation. The smaller value of x will be equal to negative 5, because negative 5 is smaller than negative 2. Therefore, the correct option is A. Now, the last question for this session. The perpendicular bisector of the sides of an acute angle triangle are drawn. Which of these statements is correct? All right, this is a question on construction. The perpendicular bisector of the sides of an acute angle triangle will always intersect inside the triangle. You can reconstruct as many times as possible, you will see that they will intersect inside the triangle, as long as it is an acute angled triangle. So the correct option for this is inside the triangle.